What are you waiting for?
Come join the Geek Drums Nation. What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we will be covering The Flash Season 9, Episode 2, entitled Hear No Evil. Now, guys, this episode was a bit of a mixed bag for me. More bad than good, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. If you thoroughly enjoyed the episode, if you loved it, more power to you. But me personally, it was hit or miss. And I'll start off with this. Actually, no, I'll start off with this. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, hit the alert bell, and then you won't miss any more videos. If you are subscribed to my channel, I've been posting, consistent content over the past few weeks. So if you have missed any videos, you can always go and check them out. We start off where we left off last week. This mysterious new character played by Danielle Panabaker, summoned Barry to the lounge or whatever. And, they're still there. But then the rest of Team Flash show up, just out of nowhere. And Mark appears out of thin air, it seems. I know in the interview, Danielle Panabaker said a mysterious friend, brings him. But it's like, I thought it was going to be Mark in the first place. Mark is the one character that I hate the most. I can't stand Mark Blaine, and that has nothing to do with the actor. I hate the way his character is written 99% of the time, but today in this episode, in episode 2, he was unbearable. I get the fact that you loved Frost. I get the fact that you wanted to help Caitlin for your own selfish needs. You both wanted Frost back, but at what cost? You literally admitted you are using this poor girl, this poor woman who doesn't know who she is or what her feelings are. You are manipulating her for your own good, and you thought that was okay. And we were led to believe that you were going to turn over a new leaf and, become a better person, join Team Flash, be a hero. But no, you wanted to manipulate a mindless person. And by mindless, I mean, she doesn't really, it's a blank slate. But you were willing to manipulate her to get what you wanted. And you admitted that. And you had no issue with that. Now, trust me, I get it. Love makes you do crazy things. But he was just unbearably annoying today, guys. I don't know if you agree with me. I don't know if you liked him. But he was unbearably annoying. And, he's done cringy things in the past. The splits, wearing the open fur vest jacket thing in the middle of winter. He has been very, very cringy at times. But today, oh my God, all the snarky remarks, like the unneeded aggression towards Barry, and the fact that Barry was visibly pissed, and it just seemed like Mark wanted to egg him on even more. I wanted Barry to super speed punch him in the face so bad. Granted, that might have killed him. I don't know why the man is a series regular this season. Maybe he can change my mind later on down the line, but as of episode 2 of the final season, yeah, thumbs down. He literally ruined the episode for me. Every scene, he ruined the episode for me. Mark does reveal that Caitlin is dead. That's another problem I had. Why can't Caitlin ever just be happy? She basically killed herself. Why do the writers not want her to be happy? Help me understand. That's Danielle Panabaker. Help me understand why you thought that this was a good route to go for your character. I really want to know, why do you think this was a good route to go for your character? Now, granted, the way she played this Snow character, which we later on find out that she wants to go by Keone. That's not a new character. We already knew about Keone. So them saying it was a person we never met. Granted, we never met her because it was a goddess that Frost was based on, but we already knew about the name. You could have just told us that from the jump. She's just going to use that name. She seems like she'll be a pretty cool character. Don't really know her powers, but once she finally decided what she wanted to be, it seemed like the random rain It was raining the entire episode, like nonstop. I expected there to be some flooding or something, but we see that the rain stops once she made her decision. Yeah, here comes more ranting. Why did we need the flashbacks? Like the flashbacks to last week? The audience isn't dumb. We remembered what happened last week. We hated the flashbacks when they introduced them last season. I don't know what possessed them to think that we would like them now, especially since it's to last week. It's just poor choices this week after a good season premiere. It's just poor choices in the second episode. I hope the third episode handles it way better. So we find out that Snow is a blank slate. Caitlin is dead, but Mark has a plan to bring her back. But his plan also includes bringing Frost back. He doesn't really care about Caitlin. So then we end up cutting to Joe, and Joe just seems out of character to me. I mean, I get it. Jesse is leaving the show. He has his own show. I get it. But I feel as if it was a better story to write for him than, he wants to leave Central City. But now he's saying he wants Cecile to come with him because he wants to protect his daughter and, his woman, his wife. They aren't married yet, but you know what I mean. Where was all of this concern when she was going out into the field 2 seasons ago? It just seems random. It's random and out of character because Joe has been in the field a lot, working for Team Flash. She's seen a lot over the past 9 years. So has Cecile. But now this just seems forced and random that he just wants them to just up and leave. Barry and Iris decide to cancel their baby moon vacation, just to figure out what's going on with Snow, or as we later find out, like I said, Keon. So then enter Hartley and his boyfriend at their club, Krakatoa. I feel like I heard that title somewhere before. I think I heard it on SpongeBob. See Hartley and his boyfriend at the club. Hartley's leaving, and he is attacked by the Fiddler. That fight, the cinematography looked amazing. I watched Paige's review, and Paige said it reminded him of The Matrix somewhat. I completely get where he's coming from with that. It was beautiful. It was beautifully shot. I like the new aspect ratio. Like I said last week, the new Fiddler has some tricks, and she interrupted his heart's rhythm. So he has a heart arrhythmia, and he ends up going to Star Labs to find Caitlin. When he gets there, he finds out Caitlin's not there, but they have tech that can help him in the meantime. It's not a permanent fix. It's a temporary fix. So after that, Fiddler teleports. We know Red Death has been upgrading the rogues with tech from whatever timeline or future she is from. She was giving them tech, like teleportation tech, stuff like that. Basically, for Red Death, failure is not an option. Red Death has a mission that she wants to complete that we later find out is they want to steal Hartley's gauntlets to reset her vibrational frequency. That way she can have a solid body. I saw people complaining about, I don't like this Red Death vibration thing. It's reminding me of Reverse Flash. Well, newsflash, turns out she wasn't doing that on purpose. She wanted a solid form. For the little bit of screen time that she has gotten between the first episode and this one, her story is the most interesting to me, and I'm sticking with the theory that me and Eric and others have said. I think Red Death is Ryan Wilder from the Reverse Flashpoint from the Armageddon timeline. She said, Central City has taken so much from me, yada, yada, yada. I'm paraphrasing. I did not write down what she said word for word. But basically, Central City will pay. So she lost something, and she's coming after the Flash to get it back. She's recruiting the rogues. And yes, of course, everybody's going to be scared of a speedster because they're going to get a through the chest if they don't. Red Death is great so far. We're getting her in small increments, but it's ramping up. If anybody does not know, although you should know, Ryan Wilder is Red Death. Javicia Leslie is, at least for the time being, voicing Red Death. And you could hear her voice clearly, even through the, voice modulation. And that made me happy to hear. I'm glad she's getting, another turn at this role. She didn't have the role for very long. She just did 2 seasons. Then she got the short end of the stick at the CW. So I'm glad that they were able to bring her back and give her another chance. I'm a Javicia Leslie Ryan Wilder stan. I'm not ashamed of it. They went back to some Chillblaine stuff, the stuff that I could care less about. Barry and Chillblaine had a heart-to-heart conversation at the bar, and Barry was like, "You're a part of this team. We're gonna figure this out together. No more going rogue. Yada yada yada." I could tell completely that Chillblaine could give two F's about what Barry was saying in that moment. So it's his way or no way. That's my thinking. That is so. Then we cut to Hartley being in the med lab, and Snow shows up. And they're talking, and Hartley basically tells her, well, that she's useless. She doesn't have the medical skills. She doesn't have the Frost powers, so she can't help him. But they have they have a heart to heart pep talk, I guess, and it helps Hartley realize some things. His heart rate is still dangerously erratic, and I actually felt for him in that moment because I didn't want that man to like flatline in this episode. Did they confirm that Izzy Bowen is alive post crisis? And if so, why did her and Ralph break up if she didn't die? The team all comes together and they vote on who they want to bring back. Allegra wants Frost. Chester wants Caitlin because, well, you don't tamper with death. Iris chose Frost, but for her own reasons because she didn't choose her before. I guess it was something like that. I kind of tuned out on all of this talk because I was done with the whole not Frost, not Caitlin storyline. Like, the character is cool for what she is, but I kind of tuned it out because I'm tired of it. Like, it's tied to Chillblaine, and I'm tired of Chillblaine. So you know how that goes. Barry hasn't made his mind up yet. Rightfully so. Shouldn't have taken him this long. Snow hears them talking about this. Snow, storms off. Cecile finds her, basically with her hand on the window. It seems like she's really in tune with nature. Like I said before, when she made up her mind about what she wanted to do, the rain stopped. Apparently, Cecile cannot read her. Iris and Barry, they decide that Snow should make her own decision. Yay, I guess. So we skip from that, and we skip back to the exciting stuff. Hartley went after the Fiddler on his own. Yes, that was a stupid move, but when has Hartley Rathaway ever been, reasonable and rational since we've known him? Never. So they go to the club, and apparently she can phase people into like a vibrational state. And Hartley thought that, she killed everybody, including his boyfriend. Barry proved otherwise, but only after she did a sonic scream. Apparently she's Fiddler and Black Canary 3, 4, or 5. She has a canary cry or a sonic scream, just like Hartley does. She did that. Barry phased through it, but my only issue was she did it on a microphone, and technically speaking, that should not work because the actual wave of the actual meta power is not being amplified by the microphone. It wouldn't be amplified by the microphone at all. But that's a conversation for another day. I guess you have to suspend your disbelief because this is the world of the Flash and superheroes and people that could run faster than the speed of sound. So he phased through it and knocks her out. Hartley, rightfully so, is going in for the kill. Barry stops him and be like, "You don't have to do this." And then he's like, "She killed everybody. I have to do this." Then Barry's like, "No, you don't." Then you vibrated him in. Owen Mercer shows up after he throws a boomerang that, like a flashbang boomerang that disorients him and Hartley. Once Barry sees that and they teleport out of there, Hartley's like, "They took my gauntlets." Knowing that they took the gauntlets, they figure out it's a rogue team up and they don't know why. They're going to find out why sooner than later, guys. And Mark is annoying at the end of the episode. And he's pissed because Snow doesn't want to get in the CRC, and that's when she declares her name will be Keon. He still tries to force her to get in. That's when Hartley shows up and destroys the machine. And then Mark threatens Hartley. Are we going to get a Pied Piper Chillblaine fight? I'd pay for that. My money is on Pied Piper. And we end the episode on a cringe-worthy club dance scene. It was funnier when Cisco was the one doing the dancing in the club. Barry cannot dance. Well, actually, none of them can really dance, but the stinger at the end, like I said before, they use the vibrational tech, the sonic frequency tech, whatever you want to call it, in Hartley's gauntlets to stabilize Red Death's body. So we see Red Death run to the top of a city building in Central City and declare that she's coming for what was taken from her. that has to be Ryan Wilder from Flashpoint. She had a promising life with Sophie. They were planning on adopting. She was friends with Iris. Eric Wallace basically spoiled that it was her already. If it's not her, then what in the world was he talking about? I hope this is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful reveal. What did you think about the episode? Let me know down below in the comment section. I personally would give this episode a 5-6 out of 10. It's not my favorite episode. Would I rewatch this episode during my season or series rewatch? No, I'd most likely skip it. I don't like Chillblaine. I just do not, guys. But like I said, let me know down below. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe, hit the alert bell, and I will catch you in the next video.